Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill. I'm back at you again with another video. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels, the Galactic family. Salute to Drew Nation. Everybody hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Let's get right into it. Look, noise campaigns will be formed against you, but they will not prosper. Everyone that tried disturbing you shall suffer. Let's get right into it. Noise campaigns. A lot of peaceful people that stay to themselves, I know they can attest to this. Children of God, I know you can attest to what we are about to discuss in this particular video. You'll have full-grown people older than you playing games with you, and you're quiet. You don't cause any problems. Stay to yourself. Stay away from people. You can tell who's a good person and who's not. And you stay away from people because you know that certain people aren't any good for you. You know that certain people have no business in your business. You know that certain people just aren't a good fit for you and what you want to do with your life and the type of person that you are. But there are people out there that demand validation. There are people out there that demand your attention. There are people out there that will not let you live your life without knowing they're present. These people have to leave their mark in your mind because they are unsatisfied with you simply just living your life and enjoying yourself and focusing on yourself. They are upset that you have ignored them. They're mad that you ignored them. They feel that you're ignoring them. You ain't ignoring anybody. You're not ignoring anyone, anybody. But because you're not giving them your undivided attention, in their mind, that's you ignoring them. They don't view things like a normal person would. These people have their disorders, their personality disorders, and it causes them to view the world in their own way, where they're only right, nobody's wrong, nothing matters but them and their own opinion and how they feel about things. So how you feel towards them and their treatment is irrelevant to them. They could care less. So what? Take it. This is how I am. You have to be around me. This is what you have to deal with. There's no empathy there. They could care less about how others feel on the other end of the treatment that they're dishing out. They don't care how you feel about the treatment that you receive from them. Could still see my breath. They just care about how they can get the supply from you. There are people out there that they need supply from people. It comes in the form of admiration, validation, attention. Everyone needs some form of validation. Everyone has narcissistic personality traits. That's why you have to work on yourself. Everybody has traits about them that could use some fixing. Everybody has something about them that could use some fixing. But when you have full-blown personality disorder, full-blown narcissists, they don't care about anyone but themselves. That's it. They don't care about anybody but themselves. They don't care about anything else, anyone else. They don't care about anything. It's so funny that this video is about noise campaigns. And look at God. It's interesting because these people, they only care about themselves. They don't care how others feel. They're not going to care how you feel about the destructive behaviors that they have to offer. People aren't going to care that you're trying to make a video. People aren't going to care that you're trying to study for your test tomorrow and you're in college. You don't just have you're not just in your dorm room watching TV, listening to music, partying. You're in your dorm room studying. You got a future, a bright future ahead of you, and you want to pass that test tomorrow. You're about to become a whole doctor, a physician, a surgeon. You want to study and get your life together and learn what you need to learn, and people are making noise next door. You don't talk to them, you don't look at them, you don't speak to them. You keep to yourself. You wouldn't even say hi to these people if they didn't walk outside the damn door at the same time as you, and I advise you not to. I would just gray rock the crap out of them and ignore them, even if they walk out the door at the same time as you, even if they try to make you known of their presence, covertly or overtly. You'll have covert people do a noise campaign. Hey, hi, whoa! You just walking right past you like, yo, why is this person all loud up on noise campaign? You're not paying attention to them. You're focused on yourself. Their narcissistic personality can't stand it. So what do they need? Hey, look over here. They got a monkey brain. These people have I'm sorry, monkeys. All right, I think monkeys are more intelligent than these flying monkeys. Monkeys are more intelligent than these folk. Monkeys are smart. These people don't even have a monkey brain. They don't even have a monkey's brain. Not even a monkey's brain. And they want to stop you from doing the things you need to do. They want to try to destroy your peace. Say you're a peaceful person, all right? They see you stay to yourself. You don't talk to anyone. You go in your room, or you go in your dorm, or you go in your apartment, or you go in your house. You just say hi to the neighbors. Because you're not paying attention to people, there are certain people who take that as a sign of disrespect. These people are lunatics. They're not out here getting the sun like us. They're not out here letting the sun grace them and kiss them and touch them. They're not out here spending time in nature like us. They're not out here coming out here and getting a good in. They're not doing that. These people are lunatics. You don't look at me, and you can. I saw somebody put it in the comment section, so I know I'm not alone now. We almost at 4,000 subscribers. I know I'm not alone. Somebody put it in the comment section and was like, yo, I could feel the animosity get more intense when I just mind my business and I don't look at them. That's because they got a demonic spirit on them. Stop what you're doing now. Pay attention to me. Look at me. Focus on me. That's the devil. That's the same spirit Lucifer had. That's why he got kicked out of heaven. I'm greater than God. Excuse me? Get the hell out of here. No pun intended. That's what God said to him. He said, get the hell out of here. God had a good belly laugh with that one. I don't think God ever laughed so hard when he did that. I can see it now. Noise campaigns will be formed against you. They don't want to see you have a normal life because they're jealous of your life. So they're going to try to create all types of problems and issues and try to make you hate your existence. They're going to try to do anything they can to try to make your experience that less enjoyable for you. Because as a chosen one and as an empath, you have the best experience on life. Your life is the best. You've hit the lottery when it comes to life. That's why they're always watching, monitoring, studying. They want to be just like you. Oh, do they want to be just like you? So because they can't, they get irritated. They get aggravated. They get mad and angry. And they need to find a way to get back at you because they're mad. And you just got them filled with rage. And it's like, I just can't stand her. I just can't stand him. What can I do? What can I? The devil whispers in their ear. You know you can do this, and this will aggravate them. Sounding like Cobra. Devil whisper in their ear, sounding like Cobra. You can do this. And they start their little noise campaign. Start their little noise campaign. Starting a lawnmower, starting a leaf blower, banging on the damn wall. Like, yo, after a while, chosen ones, chosen vessels, you gonna keep going through this stuff, and it's gonna make you so mentally sound and so mentally freaking strong. They're gonna be like, knock, knock, knock on your wall. They're gonna be knocking on the wall, knocking on the door, outside your door. Ah! They're gonna be in the next yard over, having loud parties and stuff, and you're not even going to care. You're gonna be able to find peace within that. It's gonna become normal to you. You're gonna be like, huh, whatever. I can still get my reading done. I can still get my life done. I can still get things done that I need to get done. I can still accomplish my goals. I'm not going to let them stop me. They can't stop me. They don't have the power to stop me. And they don't. They do not have the power to stop you. They got the power to be noisy. They got the power to distract you. But they can distract you, but they can't stop you. They cannot hurt you in any kind of way. They cannot stop your progress. They can't stop you from creating. They can't stop you from achieving. They're trying to be annoying as hell, though. I'll give them that. They are trying to annoy you. And when they get in your head, they know they're winning and they know they got you because they have done whatever they're doing so many times that eventually you just got upset and you were like, yo, you know what? I'm tired of this. That's the only way they can win. They're that much of a loser that they have to keep going with whatever they're doing and try to keep doing it until they get you. This is why you have to be careful with these kinds of people because they are not going to quit. Just like you won't quit, just like they won't make you stop, you can't make them stop. You have no power to make them stop. You have power to control your own mind. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to say you don't have the power to make them stop. That's a whole nother video right there. There are certain people who do have the power to make them stop. I've actually tapped into certain people and made them stop. Like chosen ones, you got the power to manipulate energy around you. You got the power to manipulate other people through the power of thought mentation. All right, you can, if, as long as you use this for good, you can program other people with your thoughts to make them do what you want. All right, and you don't have bad intentions, so this is actually for you. All right, you don't have ill intentions, so this is actually beneficial to you. Programming people with your thoughts to get them to just chill out and stop. Like, I know you want to go punch somebody in the face. I know you want to go beat somebody down, but like, yo, noise campaigns is real. That dude, he shot them people. He said, y'all gonna keep making bow, bow. He shot them over that noise. We all saw that. We all heard of that. I'm gonna do another video on that too. It's gonna be the noise campaign of death. I think I might go live on that one. Now that I'm starting to get my energy back, now that I'm in a new place. That last place I was at, man, that energy was so bad. It was so terrible. It was just draining. All right. And like, y'all could probably see it in my videos. Y'all could probably see the change. Like, that energy was terrible over there. And I still made it. I was like, when you put yourself through basically what they're trying to put you through in the terms of not giving up, not laying down, not just dying and being like, whatever, they want me to stop, I'm going to stop. Like, no, don't allow people to make you stop. You have a gift. It's something about you that they wish they had. They're jealous of. You're great. You're special. You're intelligent. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're charismatic. You love life. You love other people. You got a great spirit, an uplifting spirit. People want to bring that spirit down. People don't want you to enjoy your life or feel good about yourself. Same thing with Jesus. They didn't want him to feel good about himself. Persecuted him. You ain't the son of God. They trying to tell you, you ain't anointed. You ain't chosen. You just like the rest of us. You just like the rest of us. Nah, homie, we different. We big different over here. Chosen, we chosen. That's a huge difference between me and the likes of you, my broken vessel brother or sister. All right, we're chosen vessels. They are broken vessels. Broken vessels. We're the chosen vessels. They're the broken vessels. Us versus them for the win. Noise campaigns will be formed against you. If you look at some of my other videos, when I was trying to make my videos, people would do things at the same exact time where I was trying to create my video. I'd be in that room and they'd be knocking, working. And they had all day to do that. And I noticed that once they figured out my routine and my schedule, that the noise would be exactly when I was trying to do certain things, when I'd be praying in the morning, when I'd be meditating in the morning, when I'd be reading my Bible, when I would be doing my videos. And people will peek in your window. People will have cameras watching you. They'll look inside your house from the next door. They might have a camera pointed at your crib. You never know. So, but the thing is, if they're watching us, it's satellites I saw that in the video the other day. It's satellites watching us. So it's like we're all being watched. Like whatever they're monitoring you for, whatever they're watching you for, they're being watched too. This satellite in the sky watching everything, watching me right now. Could probably see the freckle on the back of my neck with the hoodie on. So it's like, so what? Like I'm getting over the fact that people are watching me. I really don't care. I mean, I got this YouTube channel. People are watching me on here. People are going to watch you. So whatever. Okay. I'm over it. Too bad. So sad. Used to not like it and be uncomfortable by it, but now I'm just learning to accept it. These people are creeps and they're going to watch you. They're going to figure out what you like to do. And then when they get jealous enough and they can't take it and it starts to bother them, the fact that you're better than them and they'll never be as good as you or as great as you, that they're just going to start freaking out. And a part of that freaking out is them doing that noise campaign stuff. They're trying to get in your head, and because you're not paying attention to them, they want to be in your head. These people are used to getting into people's heads. It's like level 2 now. It's like level 3. You surpassed the first 2, 3, 4 levels, and now this is the next level of narcissistic abuse. These people are trying to get in your head because you're ignoring them. And it's not even that you're ignoring them, it's just they have nothing to offer to your life or to your world. They're worthless to themselves and others. And because they're worth less and you're worth more, they hate you for it. And it's like they want some of that currency you got. They want some of that energy you got, that currency, all right? They don't call it a current for nothing. Currency. Money is just a current you can see. Currency. See the current of energy flowing into your life? I know I do. I see the positive energy of money flowing into my life. And that's why the devil has to use these people to get into your head. Just like that video I made, the devil has to get you to hate, separate you from God. The devil has to get you to focus on his minions, separate you from your purpose, your goals, your dreams. Like these people want to get in your head and make you think of them for the whole entire freaking day. I've done that. I know. Sitting in my apartment thinking about the next door neighbor. They're living their life after they done pissed me off, going about their life, going about their day, and I'm still mad. Trying to upset them and aggravate them, trying to get them back, trying to get a reaction out of them. And now I'm looking like the crazy one because there's no getting a reaction from a narcissist except from them trying to get on your nerves. That is their reaction. When they're trying to get on your nerves, you need to smile. You need to be happy. When they're trying to do noise campaigns, you need to jump for joy. They're attacking you for Christ's sake. They're attacking you because you believe in God and you love the Lord. They're attacking you because you ain't focused on them. You ain't worried about them and their simpleton behind. These people are simpletons. Simpleton. That's what it says on their license and their ID. Simply simpleton. 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 Like, yo, simpleton. That's what it says on their ID card. Simpleton. They don't understand that everybody has a life to live and they're wasting their life. They feel that because they're not you, they have no life. These people are that focused on how other people are better than them and they feel that bad about themselves. They don't realize that He has a good life. She has a good life. I can too. They don't realize that. They're selfish and they're jealous. You got the life. You got the life. And we're going to attack you for it. You can have the life too. Simpleton. Simple simpleton. You can have the life too. But you choose to worry about other people who have it now. Instead of worrying about people who have it now, focus on what you can get for yourself. You need to, these people don't understand how God works, the Bible works, manifestation works, creativity works, progress works. You got to have it in your mind so that way you can have it in your hand and in your reality in due time. But they don't see things for themselves. They don't have those without a vision perish. They lack knowledge and they lack a vision. They don't have no vision, y'all. So what do? They get angry, they get upset. Once that hate starts eating them alive, noise campaign. They noise campaign out of hate, jealousy, and anger. They don't want you to have peace. They can't obtain your level of peace because they entertain too many demons. They can't obtain your level of peace because they are entertaining too many demons. They didn't leave that quiet kid alone in high school that just wanted to study. They didn't leave that girl alone on the playground that already didn't have no friends, already getting abused at home, already not being taken care of. That's why her clothes didn't look the best. They making fun of her and further destroying her. But little did they know God was going to use that to uplift her and make her great. Now she could take a crap on them by posting vacation spots of her on IG with lots of money and real friends, enjoying herself, having the best time of her damn life. You damn right that's what she doing. Shout out to you, girl. Enjoy your life. People can't stand the sight of a joyful heart because demons can't stand the sight of a joyful heart. Negativity, evil, the devil can't stand the sight of a joyful heart, and the joy of the Lord is your strength. That's why they got a noise campaign you, because you're walking in the joy of the Lord. You believe in the joy of the Lord. You're joyful. You're happy. You love life. You love God. You got love for other people. They try to make you hate them, but you still go dig deep down inside and find love for others. Your enemies, you could still pray for them and bless them and have love for the person and hate their evil, hate their negativity, hate their actions. That's you. Something they could never do, something they could never amount to, something that they could never be, or something that they could never imagine to have. They never encounter this side of themselves because they don't have it in them. They're narcs. Just got to accept them for who they are. All right. These people are gang stalking you and watching your every move. And they know that you like quiet time. They know you like peace. They know you don't want anything to do with them. So they have to try to get in your head. And how they get in your head is these noise campaigns. They know you ain't focused on them. They know you don't care about them. They know you ain't thinking about them. And they're thinking about you when they eat lunch, when they wake up in the morning, when they go to sleep. You're on their mind 24/7. They can't get you out of their head. That's why they got a noise campaign you. They are just as mad as you get when they noise campaign you. You have to think how mad a person could be to have somebody in their mind 24/7. You just got to write it off. You just got to forgive the ignorance. I know it's annoying. I know you hate it. You just got to pray against it. And also, you have to rejoice because they're doing it for Christ's sake. They're doing it because you love the Lord. They're doing it because your connection with Yeshua. And they want to stop your connection with the Most High. They want to stop your connection to Yeshua. They want to stop your connection to your good vibes, your good energy. They have to disrupt that in some kind of way. And they're being used by the devil to do that. Who else would just randomly just make noise out of nowhere? Who else would single somebody out to try to disrupt their peace but the devil? They're evil, and that's their only objection, is to try to disrupt the peace of the chosen one. Try to make the chosen one hate their existence. Try to make the chosen one take their life. There's people who have been driven crazy and taken their life because of some of these noise campaigns. People thinking that it's never going to end. This is the only option I have. You have a greater option, brothers and sisters. You need to pray. You need to get closer to Yeshua, get closer to God, get closer to your higher self, get closer to the Most High. Constantly pray. Pray your anger away. Pray your strife away. Pray the stress away. All right? because the devil is using these people. And when he starts getting to you and he starts getting underneath your skin, you don't want to be the person that explodes because you're a good person and you're tired. That's why when you're tired and you're weary, you need to pray. The Lord will restore you and give you strength. All right, the Lord is your shepherd. You shall not want. All right, God will restore you. God will restore you and he'll heal you and he'll give you peace. You don't have to worry about who's trying to disturb your peace. And the thing is, when people are trying to disturb our peace and we get angry, whenever we're angry or frustrated, we're giving more power to the demons. All right, when people can control you with anger or fear, they have possessed you. So when you're walking around in fear of who's going to bother you, when you're walking around angry because of who bothered you, they're feeding off that. And they're feeding off your negative energy and they're feeding off your fear. So the one thing you have to remember is that these people are more angry and more mad at you than you could ever be angry or upset at them. That's the reason for the narcissistic smirk, because they were so mad and so angry about you 5 minutes ago, and now they finally got you, and they feel in their little small brain of retardation and retaliation, they feel that they've compassed you. They feel that they feel that they've passed you. They feel that they surpassed you. They feel that they've overcome you. That's what I'm looking for. They look that they've risen above you, or that they're better than you now. All right. They play little petty games like this. They live in the realm of pettiness. You live in the realm of, you trying to live in the reality of peace. They live in the reality of pettiness, pure pettiness. And it's all they're left to resort to, because the devil's mind, the idle mind is a devil's workshop. These people are possessed and they're controlled by negative forces. And those negative forces are using them to get to you. All right, the devil can't get to you, but he can use people who can. All right, God won't let the devil touch you, but he's going to use people who will try to get to you. They're going to try to get underneath your skin. They're going to try to cause you some type of problem, get you to react, and then they're going to say that you're the problem. That's the world we live in today. How can we get this person to look crazy? How can we get this person is too quiet, this person is too focused around us. This person is succeeding around us nobodies. How can we try to distract this individual and get them focused on us and our negativity and our low life vibrational style instead of that good that God gifted them with? People are going to, if you have a gift from God and you focus on yourself and you work on your dreams and stay away from negativity and your focus, because you know you have a higher purpose and a higher calling, and you know that you're headed somewhere in life, you know that you're going somewhere in life, you know that you have something that you want to be, something that you want to do in life, you're going to get gang stalked and you're going to have noise campaigns, especially if you're doing it for God or humanity or for the greater good of the world or the earth. People are going to harass you with noise. All right, when people can see the God in you, it's like they feel like they got king syndrome. A lot of narcissists, they have the fake king syndrome. They think they're royalty, but they're not. They're the real peasant. Narcissists are the real peasants because of how they treat people. All right, they're on a peasant vibration of life. All right, that's how they treat people. And you're the actual royalty. Royalty is treating people the way you want to be treated. Royalty is respect. All right, royalty is not looking down on your fellow brother or sister. Royalty is uplifting people. That's true royalty. All right, those things are better than gold. Those things are better than rubies, diamonds. All right, treating other people with respect. All right, those things are precious. Those things are needed. Those things are very valuable. But there are people who don't think that. There are people who don't believe in the value of good morals. All right, there's people that just don't morals. What? Like, people will clown people who are good people. People will clown you and make fun of you and put you down. That's why God says countless times in the Bible, be not ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to love God. Don't be ashamed to believe in God. Don't be ashamed to walk with God. Don't be ashamed to be a prayer warrior. Don't be ashamed to be a believer. Don't be ashamed to be a follower of Christ, of the Most High God. Don't be ashamed. Ain't nothing corny about God. This world is so wicked that the devil makes good evil. The devil makes good seem evil, and evil be fair seeming. That's all it is. You got a whole bunch of evil people out here saying that good is corny. It's corny to be good. That's stupid to be good. Why would you want to do that? You don't get no girls. You don't got no friends. Yeah, there are females who are attracted to the demonic energy in men. I understand that, but that's how people are fools. That's how you know people are fools. You're gonna throw your relationship away with Christ for some females that don't even care about you. They just care about the demonic energy in you, because they going straight to hell and misery loves company, and they want somebody to go to hell with them. You're not gonna get that girl just because she look good and she got the nice body and she got the boom bow up top and the whoa wow down below. But she's totally into demonic energy from dudes. You're not gonna get her. You shouldn't want her. God will bless you with a beautiful woman with the woo wow up top and the sheesh, oh my God, down below. All right, God will bless you with the woman of your dreams. She just don't gotta be narcissistic though. All right, when she's right there and it's real easy, and you know what I'm saying? And, oh man, wow, how'd she get here? That's the lady in the red dress, y'all. That's the lady in the red dress. You gotta watch out for that. This is the Matrix. You gotta watch out for women that seem positive, women that seem good, women that you would love to be with that lead you straight to hell. All right, some of these people out here, and it's not just ladies. That's the succubus spirit. You got the male spirit. I believe it's called the incubus spirit. All right, you got the male and female Jezebel spirits, the incubus and the succubus. I believe those are that's how you say those things. But you'll have females that seem like they're just everything you would want to be with on the outside, but on the inside, she's straight trash. She's dirt. She's toxic. She's empty. She's dead inside, looking for another empty vessel, another dead person for her to chill with and be with. All right, these negative women, if they can't, all right, the women that are like that, if they can't use you, or if they can't get anything from you, or if they can't like benefit off of your energy, then they're not gonna want nothing to do with you, bro. You're gonna have to be patient and wait for a nice, young, sweet, polite, God-loving, God-fearing female, sorry, ladies, to come to you. And y'all know I didn't mean it like that. All right. They got pretty young thing and PYT, so don't you come and be mad at me. He's calling us things. No, don't you get the feminizing on me. Okay, not me, not today. All right, pretty PYT, that's all I'm saying. Pretty young thing. Come here, girl. All right. That's it, man. Like, God will bless you with people that you want to be with, because you'll have females that you think like you. They'll be doing noise campaigns on you too. You think it's not, but that love bombing stuff with cell phones, that's demonic. Call you. Whoa, girl, what you call me for? And some dudes would be like that too. Bugaboos. Call you. Knowing damn well they was just with you 10 minutes ago. Call you. Bow! Can't call me no more. I rebuke that. That will never happen. And that's why you have to not be around people like that, because that's happened, y'all. That's happened. Some people weren't working on themselves. They weren't working on their anger. They weren't working on their peace. They weren't closer to God. And they just said, you know what? Screw this. You can't think like that. It's never over for you. Life is never over for you. You can't think like that. Life is never over for you. You're great. You're precious. You're amazing. You're special. Love yourself. Love other people. But love yourself first, and put yourself first, because that's the only way you can truly love other people. You are your own neighbor first. Your first neighbor is you. Treat yourself good, and then you'll treat everybody else good too. But those noise campaigns could come in the form of, it might be random people gang stalking you. They're coming in the form of construction workers. All right, but it's a whole act. They trying to work on something that don't even need to be worked on. They banging on stuff, beating on stuff, acting like they're fixing something, but they ain't fixing nothing. They fixing up a bad mood and an attitude for you. That's the only thing they fixing up. They trying to get you upset and frustrated. They trying to fix you. That's what they trying to fix. Look at God. They trying to fix you. They said, we gonna fix her, all right. We gonna fix him, all right. That's what they trying to fix. They trying to fix you, chosen vessel. But guess what? Who God bless, no man can curse. All right. Shout out to Bob Marley, and shout out to the lady who put that in the comments section the other day. I don't want to get your name wrong. I believe I'm right about your name, and I believe I'm correct, but I just don't want to say it because it might not be you. But shout out to the woman who put the Bob Marley quote in the comment section. Who God bless, no man can cuss. Okay, that's the best I could do. Who God bless, no man can curse. Who God bless, God bless. All right. Yeah, that was, I tried. But they're going to do these noise campaigns. It's because you're peaceful. It's because you're calm. Like, it's because you're chill. All right. They see these things about you. They study you. They know that, oh, he's quiet. He likes quiet. Like, they study you. They watch and see what you don't like, and then they do it because they hate you. It's all because of hate. So you have the power to defeat and overcome any and all noise campaigns. They're not stronger than you. They're not better than you. They can annoy you if you let them. But I'm telling you here today, they don't have the power to annoy you. They don't have real power to get underneath your skin. They don't have real power to bother you like that. If you feel they do, you're giving them too much power. And you need to reassess and recollect your mind and your mental thoughts and what you're doing. All right? Because if you're giving people too much power, if you're making people the ultra lord in your life, if you're making these narcs, these gang stalkers, the big bad wolf of your life, you're not giving that power to JC. JC is like, dang, man, I thought I was there for you. I thought I had your back. JC like, I thought we was like this. I thought we was right here. JC like, dang, what about me? JC like, they here. I'm here too. JC like, what? JC like, I ain't got nothing but love for you. What you worried about them for? JC over here with all the weapons. He got the table prepared for you in front of your enemies. All right, JC got your back, your front, your left, your side, up, down, all around, to and fro. Watch out, here I go. JC got you. And you just hold on, JC. I gotta give these people all my attention, anger, and I gotta give them all my energy and my life force because they're making some noise. Hold on, JC. I know you just said all those things. I know you got me, JC, but you know what? I'm on a different type time today, JC. I've unfortunately been confused and tricked by the confusion from the devil, and I'm now choosing to focus and put my attention and energy onto this negative force. So excuse me, JC, I'll be back in a little bit. He like, no! JC don't want you to do all that. JC wants you to keep all that. JC would rather you keep all that energy for him. So that way you can put your focus on him and he can strengthen you. When you put your focus on the devil and these demonic forces, they weaken you. They drain your energy. They pull life force from you. You put your energy, your attention on Christ and on God, he restores you. He fills you up. God will restore you and fill you up. He maketh you to lie down in green pastures, and he leadeth you by the still waters. That's peace. The still water. Whenever you hear still waters in the Bible, that represents peace. Whenever you hear green or green pastures, green, that's health. The heart chakra is green. He leadeth you to lie down in green pastures. Why you think God made grass and everything green like this? Everything green is good health. You come out here and chill in nature, come out here and see some green, your blood pressure drops. Your heartbeat goes back to normal. Your frequency gets reattuned with nature and with the universe. All right, you know how you tune a guitar? Sometimes you have to go back out in nature and tune your vibration and tune your energy. So that way you can be back in tune with nature, and that way you can feel good. That way you can feel better about what you're going through and what you're dealing with, because God knows that we're being gang stalked. After you're aware of gang stalking, and once you watch a few Bible videos that will edify you on gang stalking, or once you read your Bible enough or whatever research you do, you'll see that, the Bible is about victims who are persecuted for believing in Christ. All right, a brother broke that down, and I learned that the other day. I'm like, wow, man, that's deep. All right, you are a victim because you are a believer in Christ. They're stalking you because you are a believer in Christ. You're choosing to do good. You're choosing to do what's positive. You're choosing to do what's right. And it's a sad state of affairs that these bad news bears are choosing this for themselves. But this is what they want. This is what they want for themselves. This is the reality that they're creating for themselves. They think they're just making some noise, but they're destroying their life. They think they're just getting on your nerves, but they're taking you away from your purpose. They're stressing you out. They're taking you away from God. And God doesn't like that. God doesn't see that. God doesn't see that as fair seeming. All right, God doesn't see that. That's not something that he could bat. That's not something that he could bat an eye to. That's not something that God could just ignore and act like it's not happening. So all those people, like, yo, they are going to suffer behind those noise campaigns. It might be whatever they did and whatever they did to you, it might be so worse to them that they may, who knows, they may, I can't stand it. I can't take it. Whatever you sow is what you reap. If they put out noise campaigns, they're going to get that back. So, yo, do not get upset over these people because they're the ones that are really mad. I really need you guys to understand that. If you could see how mad they were at you, you wouldn't even be aggravated at these people. They're getting up, waking up in the morning and cursing and upset and looking in the mirror and mad and angry and frustrated. They ain't you. They got to live their life and be who they are all day long. They gotta when they wake up and look in the mirror, they gotta be that person all day long. And because they're uncomfortable with themselves and they haven't grown into like themselves or to love themselves, they hate everybody else who does. So when you learn to love yourself, when you learn to take care of yourself emotionally and mentally, so that way you're emotionally and mentally sound, right? There are gonna be some people who will try to create friction and negativity in your life. They may see you're a peaceful person, or they may see that you've acquired peace. They may see you have peace. Maybe some people are hating on you because you're all by yourself. Maybe they're with someone that they don't want to be with. Maybe they done started a family that they didn't even freaking want. A lot of these narcissistic people end up in relationships and end up having children and end up in situations that they didn't even want to be in. Now they're in a relationship with someone they don't want to be in. Now they got this family that they never even wanted. I just saw a video the other day. This mom, she murdered her two twin boys. How you got two beautiful twin boys? I'm not sure if they were twins, but no, I think they had different dads. But how do you murder your children, yo? This beautiful woman had two beautiful children, but she snapped for whatever reason. She didn't want them kids. That's why you can't do these things until you're ready. That's why the Bible says no sex before marriage and stuff like that. All right, God's not trying to take all the fun away from you. The devil wants you to think that. God's just trying to make sure you don't get into any situation before you're ready for it. God forgives us. God knows what we were going to do before he put us here. He knows what it's like to be alive and have a life and live. All right, he gave you body parts to use. You got body parts to use. That's what your body parts are for. But you're not supposed to abuse yourself or others or the gifts that God gave you. They're not supposed to be abused. That's where prayer comes in. That's why you're supposed to ask God to forgive you for your sins. That's why you're supposed to have the right idea about yourself, so that way you won't be prone to sin in the first place. When you have the right idea about yourself, you're less likely to cause sin in your life. When you have the right idea about yourself, you're less likely to fall into the devil's traps. You're less likely to sin when sin comes your way. Got to have the right idea about yourself. Got to keep working on how you view yourself, how you look at yourself, how you view life. When somebody thinks that they're no good and somebody thinks that their life is over, or there's nothing they could do, or life is over for them, they're going to be prone to a life of sin, a life of destruction. They're going to be sinning against themselves, destroying themselves, not living up to their full potential that God created them to live up to. And that's why you have people who cause noise campaigns. These people are sick, they're broken, they're distraught, they're hurt, they're miserable, and they want you to live that life with them. They don't know how to make good, positive decisions for themselves, so they're suffering. They want you to be suffering with them in the form of noise. They hate to see you have your quiet. Maybe they got a whole house full of kids that they don't even want. A lot of people have kids and they don't even want them. It's sad. Why would you have a child and not want the child? Parenting can't be that bad. Well, you're not a parent. You don't know. Everybody needs a break. So that's why you're supposed to live your life and get all that out the way first. And that's why you're also supposed to wait until you're financially set or stable to have kids. Oh, well, you can't control that. BS. You can control that. You're supposed to wear contraception. All right. You were supposed to, people who have children, they're reckless with it. All right. I ain't trying to be all unholy or ungodly or whatever, but you either got to pull out or something. I mean, sheesh. Pull out, put a hat on it. Put them in a napkin, put them someplace, something, because if you have kids and you weren't ready for them and now you hate the world because of that, that's your fault. All right, I done lived next to people and they teaching it. That's why I made that video, Narcissistic Parents Pass Down the Torch, because it's like, yo, we're miserable, we're narcs, we're unhappy, we're gonna program our children to be the same way. We're gonna spread that hate around. Spread it around. Instead of spread love, it's people out here who rather spread hate, and they are not ashamed of it. All right, just like God says, be not ashamed. These people are not ashamed of who their father is. They not ashamed to let you know, yo, my daddy is the devil. They not ashamed of it. My daddy is the devil. Bang, 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 bang. You think Pops was in there or something. Bang, 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 bang. All the banging they be doing. You think Pops was there. And it's like, now I just accept it. It's like, yo, you're going to bang, you're going to make noise. That's what you want to do with your time. Yo, cool. That's what's up, you know? You want to bang, make noise? That's what you want to do with your time? So be it. I'm still going to read. I'm still going to get my video made. I'm still going to get my Bible read. I'm still going to get my edification. I'm still going to learn. I'm still going to study. I'm still going to become well-versed. I'm still going to I'm still going to educate myself out of poverty. No matter what reality you try to create for me, I'm going to destruct it. Everybody say that again. No matter what reality you try to create for me, God in me is strong enough to destruct it. All right, that's why I said that post the other day. When I heard that quote, man, it changed my life. But you gotta sit on it though. All right, some of these quotes they gotta sink in. They're like a seed. You gotta plant them. You gotta sink it in. You gotta let that seed sink in. You gotta water that by repetition and remembrance and by meditating on it. God in me is more powerful than facts. Whenever you're being gang stalked, whenever you're being harassed, whenever they're doing noise campaigns, God in me is more powerful than facts. What's the fact? The fact is that you got some retard, you got some imbecile, you got some reject, and I don't mean to keep saying that word retard. I apologize. That's a word in my lexicon. That's a word in my programming. I'm gonna find other words to use. No disrespect to anybody that knows is related to or has anybody in their family like that. I'm a loving, caring person, and I'm not referring to them. Everybody who I met that had a mental disorder or what people will say are retarded, they're some of the best people. They're really some of the best people. And I think some of them are angels, man. Like some of those people who have like Down syndrome or some type of mental disorder or something like that, I think some of them people are angels, yo, because like they can't do any wrong. They're always happy. I'm like, yo, this person can't do everything else, but I'm like, this person's always happy. And this person is doing no wrong. I'm like, this person is doing no wrong and they're always happy. I'm like, God got his hand on this person some way, somehow, you know, and I don't discredit God working in anybody's life. I don't discredit anybody's ability here on this planet. I don't care what you're going through, what you are, what your living condition, mental condition. You got something to offer to this world, whether it's happiness, whether it's joy, whether it's inspiration, your style, your charisma, something. You have something to offer no matter what. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Oh, so-and-so's got this, so-and-so's got that. They still got something to offer. I don't care what you have to say. Put them near me, I'll find it. I'll pull it out of them. I'll bring it out of them. I'll make them see it. Don't let them be around me. They're gonna find it. They're gonna be a whole different person. You're gonna be trying to, you're not gonna like them when I get done with them. But these people are lowlifes, man. And they are upset because you have something to do with your life. You have something meaningful. You have something cool to do. You have something amazing that you can do. You have something great that you can do with your life. And they are trying to stop you from doing that. And the Bible says that the devil's children can't focus on their own works. Children of the devil cannot focus on their own works. Children of the devil cannot focus on their deeds and what they have to do with their life. They can't. They have to focus on you and what you're doing as a child of God. They have to. It's their job. It's their job to be a hater. This hater stuff is deep. All right, when you don't know anything about narcissism, you're just gonna call people haters, and you're just gonna think that, oh, they're just hating. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's on a spiritual level. These people are upset because God chose you, and it's like having a parent that loves one child more than the other. And God has favorites, and God has people that he loves more than other people. And the fact that the chosen ones are those people, God loves us more than others. He favors us more than others. Other people are jealous and upset about it. And that's why you be seeing demons come out of people, because when they get around you, they just cannot stand that energy. So it comes out in the form of hate and negativity. And a lot of that hate and negativity is going to be in the form of noise campaigns. When you live with people that hate you, when you work with people that hate you, and they can't just overtly be out in the open with their hate because you already know what they're up to. So this is what I'm saying. They cannot deceive you. They cannot manipulate you without your consent. So since you're not consenting to the manipulation, you're not consenting to the friendship, you're not consenting to the patriarchy that they have set up. All right, you're not consenting to the level that they want you to see yourself at, the level that they want you to live your life. You're not consenting to that. So they have to take that out on you some type of way. They got hate towards you. They got animosity towards you. They got anger towards you. They want to stop you from being successful and living your life and making positive choices. They want to irritate you so much that now you start to do destructive things. Now you smoking cigarettes again. Now you drinking every day again. Now you smoking Black Miles again. One Black Mile is like 5 cigarettes, I heard. Now you smoking Black Miles every day again. Now you do it back to destructive behavior. They done bothered you, so now you being angry to the Uber driver. Now you being angry to that girl at work that all she does is say hi to you. Now you being angry to the store clerk. Now you being angry over the smallest little things when you're a peaceful, good, loving person. These people want to take that good in you and they want to make you hate. That's why I made that video. The devil wants to make you hate. They'll use noise campaigns to make you turn into the worst version of yourself. You want to become the best version of yourself. They want you to become the worst version of yourself. And it's all out of hate because you're better than them. They know that deep down inside. They know you're better than them. And they're mad because they've tried. They've tried to do what you've done. They tried to dress like you. They tried to talk like you, walk like you, wear their hair like you, put on the same clothes as you. They tried. And it's still, they can't recreate that energy though. Everybody has to be their own individual self. That's how you know they have a disorder. They rather try to be you instead of be themselves. They're disregarding the God in them. That's how you know they're possessed by the devil. Everybody got God in them. It's just some people are aware and use it, and some people ignore it and abuse it. They're abusing the God in them by being demonic and evil and destructive to others, not caring about other people's peace. That's no empathy right there. How you not gonna care about somebody else's peace? Are you trying to go to hell? Like, yo, are you trying to go to hell? Like, they don't care about like, peace is one of the peace. If God has a throne, one of his legs on that throne got to be peace, righteousness, justice, love. Like, one of those thrones has one of those chairs on God. One of those legs on God's chair would have to be peace. All right. God sits on a throne, and one of the legs is peace. That's how. I'm not sure how correct that is, but that's what Spirit just told me to say, and that's how serious God is about peace. If there was a chair that you could make for him, that you could make for the Lord, for him to sit on, a throne for him to sit on, one of the legs would have to be peace upon that chair. Or otherwise, God wouldn't want to sit on it. That's how serious God is about peace. Because otherwise, if he wasn't, he wouldn't have made you peaceful. Otherwise, if he wasn't, it wouldn't be peace out in nature. One thing you get when you come out here, the first thing you realize is how peaceful it is, how serene things are. And then you'll have a devil come up and with a little leaf blower or some lawnmower device. Satan used them. Satan said, go out there and turn that lawnmower on. And they did it. They listened to the devil. You listen to God. Who are you listening to? Who are you listening to? And some of these people got the nerve to tell you about God. Some of these people got full narcissistic personality disorder, doing noise campaigns, harassing, stalking people, and they want to tell you, you ain't living right. Well, you know, you got a fellowship. Well, you know, I know it may be a little too noisy for you. Maybe we could keep it down for you, but if we can keep it down just enough for you, maybe will you come back around so we can abuse you and treat you like crap and all have this inside joke to ourselves and be feeding off your energy, but acting like we're good people? You're not going to come around for that anymore? Not going to let us manipulate you no more? Okay, noise campaign time. They're very destructive to people who just want to be peaceful, go about their day, and have a positive life. These are things they can't stand for you to do. These are things that they don't want you to do. They resent you for your level of peace, so they want you to have resentment towards them for their attacks on it. I'm telling you, they will have you in your room. They'll have you at work. They'll have you wherever you are all day, mad and pissed off at them if you don't know how to use your mind. You have to use your mind when it comes to these kinds of people. You have to realize that there's no power outside of myself except for in my very own mind. There's no power outside of myself. Their yelling has no power. Their noise campaigns have no power. Their machines of witchcraft and loud noise making, banging has no power. You have to realize how strong you are for somebody to take time out their day to waste their damn time to bang and try to stop you from thinking. These people are trying to stop you from thinking and feeling good. You must be thinking some good thoughts and you must be feeling amazing. You must feel amazing. I feel amazing. You must feel amazing. All right. You must feel pretty damn good to have these people put all their time and energy into trying to stop you, create noise, be loud. All right. Be loud and proud. Ain't even nothing to be proud about. They just being loud. And it's like, for what? They don't want you to go in and enjoy yourself. Yo, I was living at this place. Every time I would go out and get me a little something to eat, get me a little whatever, go out and get me a little something to enjoy. I come back to eat. As soon as I sit down to eat, they call the lawnmower company. I'm like, yo, and it's like, it's right on time. That's how you know you're being gangstalked. As soon as I sit down to open my food and I'm about to eat, then the lawnmower cuts on. As soon as I get done grocery shopping and I'm about to put my groceries away and eat me a little whatever I just bought, they come cut the grass. And things will be too on time and too theatrical for you to not pay attention. All they want you to do, all they're trying to do is let you know that you're being watched. We're watching you 24/7. You're 24/7 under our surveillance. Well, guess what? God's watching us 24/8. They got satellites up in the sky watching you 24/9. All right, that can see the booger in your nose. You spit on the ground, the satellite can see what you had for breakfast. Everybody's being watched. Your phones are watching us more than anything, more than anyone. Our phones are monitoring us 24/7. Our phones are the greatest monitor in our lives. So stop giving these people all this damn power. They don't deserve it. Even the noise campaigners. They're being loud, Drew. They're disturbing my peace, Drew. Well, guess what? You need to go into the mind, the part of your mind that doesn't care if they're being loud. You need to go into the part of your mind that doesn't care if they're trying to disturb your peace, because you may not be aware, but there's a part in your mind that don't care. You just got to go into it. You got to go into that door. It's called the Father's house. In your mind, there's a section in your mind that God's house is there. That's why it says, I dwell in the secret place of the Most High. That's the part in your mind where everything is all right. There's a part in you. That's what all that Buddhism stuff was about. They achieved mental enlightenment. Mental enlightenment is being able to find a place in your mind where everything is all right, and no matter what the hell's going on around you, you can still have some freaking peace. So with that being said, we're going to end this video right here on that note. All right. These noise campaigners are going to suffer. All right. They are, everything that they put out, they're going to get back. All right. And the noise and the suffering that they endure is going to be 20 times worse than what you endured. They're going to get that back 20-fold. All the stress, all the hair you pulled out, all the punching of the walls, all the slamming you had to do, all the out of character acting they caused you to do. They caused you to act out of character. They done pushed you to the point of no return to where now you banging back. Now you looking like the narcissist. Now they could go tell on you, this person's acting out of, can we do something about this? Covertly, they've been harassing you and bothering you and noise campaigning you for the last month, but now because you lost it and can't take it, and you done went hawk smash on a mug, you done went hawk smash, and then now they scared, and now they want to go tell on you. That's why you got to pray. That's why you got to dwell in the secret place of the Most High. That's why you have to have your affirmations for peace, have your prayers for peace, get your Psalms out, get your Proverbs out. As a man thinketh, so is he. Proverbs 23, verse 7. As you think, so are you. If you're thinking that, man, this person and this people, and you got to give that power to God. All right, as bad as they are, as hurtful as they are, as stressful as they may seem, you got to give all that to God, and you got to turn that stress and you got to transform it into strength. Take your stress and giving it to Jesus is transforming it into strength. You don't just eat. And now I'm even on another level. Before, a couple months ago, I was just giving God the energy and asking God to take the stress away. Now I'm giving the energy to God, asking him to take the negative energy away. And I'm also transforming it into strength in God. So instead of just giving them the negative energy and just letting it be that, give them the negative, give God the negative energy, give him your frustration and your anger, but also give him the same amount of energy that you put into this person to allow you to be stressed. You have to take that energy to where you feel stressed, and now take that energy and turn it into strength. Take your stress and turn it into strength with God. All right, they try to stress you. The Lord wants to and strengthen you. Take that stress and turn it into strength. All right, you got to give that energy to God in a sense of it's going to come back to you in the form of strength. All right, when you give the power to God and not the power to your enemies, that power that you give to God comes back into the form of strength. It comes back into the form of power. It comes back into the form of you being revitalized and restored in the name of the Lord. So I'm going to end that video on this. I'll see you all in the next video. It's been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Everybody smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right. Bless you. I love you. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.